I was at my local Walmart last night picking up some groceries. They have that late winter, early spring fishing display out. So I picked one of these up. It's a floating frog. It actually looks pretty cool, and it was only $1.50. Hey guys, so last night I had to run out to Walmart to pick up a couple of groceries. I was walking past the outdoor section, and every late winter, early spring, they put out this kind of, very low quality fishing supply, kind of get you thinking about spring fishing display, right? They usually have like really cheap hooks and inline spinners and tools, things like that, just to kind of catch your eye. Well, they usually have a few lures there. Sometimes the stuff's halfway decent, but they're really typically just cheap foreign imports, really inferior products for the most part. But I saw one of these. This is a Granite River Outdoors. Now that, I guess, is one of their brands that they're packaging other stuff with, so everything there said Granite River Outdoors. I even looked for them online, and I don't see anything on the internet yet with that brand, so it might be just this year's brand. I don't know. Maybe you guys know some background on that. But it's a floating topwater frog. Here's one that I've actually taken out of the packaging. It looks halfway decent. To be honest, it looks like a name brand frog. It's pretty supple plastic on it. The hook is halfway decent feeling quality too. I don't know, it might rust out pretty quick. It's got the eye on it has a nice little hinge in it. It works pretty well. Looks like it has a steel weight in it. The skirting material seems fairly decent. For $1.50, I grabbed a couple of them. I already played with this one in the sink. I wanted to know how quick it would hold up and float with water and all that type of good stuff. It actually floated fairly well. It floated quite levelly. I squeezed it. It did absorb water like a lot of the name brand ones do. And with a simple squeeze, I blew the water right out of it. And it floated right well again. Looking at it, the hooks aren't really snug up against the body very well. There's a little bit of gap between the hook and the body. So it might, snag on a couple of things if there's some, stuff floating, vegetation and so forth. But overall, it's a nice looking little frog, especially for $1.50. You really can't go wrong with that. But quality looks halfway decent. Looking at the outside of it too, it actually is a pretty nice looking pattern on it. It looks pretty nice. One thing to keep in mind too, though, when you're looking at topwater frogs is, if this is a topwater lure, what's a fish looking at? They're not looking at that fancy Nancy looking top of it. What's that there for? That's to get your eye, the fisherman purchasing it. What's a fish see? That. When you're looking at topwater frogs, remember, all they're seeing is the underside. For instance, this is black. It'll work really well on a sunny day because it'll basically put a shadow there. What's working across the water, the fish will see, that spot, the shadow of it, because they probably aren't going to see that anyway. But it looks pretty nice, though. It's got, glued on eyes on it, nice coloration on them. Not bad looking, especially for $1.50. So I picked a couple of them up. So if you're walking to your local Walmart, heck, you're looking to, pick up a frog or two for the year, might as well pick some up, see how they work. It's only $1.50, so if you lose them or they suck, chuck them. All right? Thanks for watching Fishyaker.com. As always, please subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook. Tight lines will catch you on the water.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.